It's Monday, May 13th. Bob Price on Canada's Business Beat. Not again. Reports coming out of Vancouver that contract talks for ship and dock workers at BC ports have reached an impasse, clearing the way for possible strike action and yet another potential supply chain disruption. The BC Maritime Employers Association filing a formal complaint with the Canada Industrial Relations Board. And that's not the only new worry to kick off the week, as WestJet's Encore pilots have just voted to reject the tentative contract deal. The carrier assuring customers, though, that while the captains and first officers have already voted to go on strike if need be, job action isn't imminent. Thank you for choosing one of Canada's most listened to business podcasts, updated Monday through Friday and heard around the world on X and wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Canada's Business Beat. The more you listen, the more you know in only 2 minutes. Following up on last Friday's jobs report showing 90,000 new hires in April, several economists are now suggesting that the unexpected good news may have just killed any chance that the Bank of Canada will cut interest rates next month. A safe bet that this one is causing so many complaints about rental costs. The latest rentals.ca data noting that in April, Canada-wide rent rates were up by 9.3% from a year back. BC continuing as the most expensive at just over $2,500 a month and nearly $3,000 in the Vancouver region. Saskatchewan, the most affordable rent in the country, with an average of $1,300 a month. The Bank of Montreal confirming that several of its U.S.-based investment advisors have just been laid off as part of a plan to reduce costs by $400 million. And on the Business Beat radar for the week ahead, StatsCan wholesale trade data for March on Tuesday and manufacturing output on Wednesday. We'll also be getting the latest housing snapshots from the Canadian Real Estate Association and CMHC on Wednesday. And StatsCan will wrap up the week on Friday with March investment in building construction. And that will do it for your Monday. Thank you for listening. Bob Price on Canada's Business Beat.